These are the tarot decks that I'm using. This is pick a card. Turn a little bit of light on. Okay, so there's pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. So pick your deck. We're going to start off with deck 1. The Emperor. Use logic and structure to increase the success. Get organized. Ten of Summers. An emotionally fulfilling time with family and friends. Oh, and this is from March 26th until April 30th. Review the past, present, and your life. Plan a new future and understanding. Embrace your true purpose. Listen to your heart, intuitive insights that you can trust. Oh, get a pen and paper ready and I'll give you some angel numbers to look up. The illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material things. Take time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Cautious but wise action, meticulous to details. The Hermit, be a mentor and take a break from society. Reward yourself for all your hard work. Being happy, successful, self-employed, cherishing your time alone. Being grateful for much, you have much to celebrate. Reach out to others for comfort and love. Love will grow stronger in this situation. Seven of Winters. There's no better choice than seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. Wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, magical time in life. Happy news, career, promotions, scholarships, well thought out plans need to go perfectly. Let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time for you to focus if you're married or unmarried. Let go of belief systems that no longer serve you. A windfall of money that's coming your way. With this, I see somebody who is studying you deeply. There's 2 studying. 3. Okay, look up the number 20. Look up the number 0. Look up the number 8, 9, and 16. See, there's 3 studying there. Let's see. This one. This one, you got a fire sign. You got an air sign. You got an earth sign. I don't see any water signs. Okay, so with this, what I see is somebody is talking about to their grandparents about you. They're wanting to know every detail of your life. People are losing sleep over this. Somebody is studying every aspect about you. They want to know what it is that makes you float. They want to know why it is that you stay where you're staying. You have somebody who's wanting to come and sweep you off of your feet. Somebody is a magician. Somebody is doing magic, trying to put a love spell on you. Love or sex, one of the two. And I see a marriage coming. And a relationship coming to an end. Let's pull out some more cards here. The Chariot, somebody who's wanting a new beginning with you. There's something you need to worry about, a hermit and your daughter. It has to do with this magician, and there is a legal entanglement with this, and it has to do with a new idea and a new child. So if you told your idea to somebody, this person's got a hellacious temper. You got to be very, very cautious with that your kids aren't being abused. But I see a legal situation here. I've seen a lot of legal situations lately. I don't know what is up with everything. It has to do with a younger man, somebody who's a teenager. I see broken dreams. Somebody in your family. I see the devil card. So there's got to be an ending to something in the family, because the tower tree's here. Something in your family is not right. I feel like there's an abusive situation, and it's either with the son or the father. If there's a court case that's coming up out of this, yeah, somebody's going to be caught in a web of lies. But from this, you will win. There's going to be a financial gain from a court case. The mother is telling the father to go. Let's clarify this over here. Somebody who's healthy. An in-law that you need to be worried about. So if you've got an in-law that, and this is in my particular experience, when you take a photo of somebody, if somebody is not doing what's right, their eyes tend to be red in the photos. And this is just something that I've learned with predators that have been in my world. Anytime that somebody's doing something they're not supposed to, their eyes show up red in photos. So if that's the case, go back and look at your photos. Also, take their name and mix it up. See if you can find an abusive situation. But I feel like there's going to be an ending to a relationship, because there's going to be a family fight. And with this family fight, because somebody's going to try to protect their in-law when you know that that's who it is, you need to step out and you need to say, no, I'm not putting up with this. No, this is not going to happen. And you need to move on from that. And if you need to report somebody, because this is something to do with a small child. And this may even not be your child. This may be a niece or a nephew. So take the advice for what it is. Hopefully that doesn't resonate with anybody. But if it does, I'm sorry. Now, hurry, shuffle this deck, and then we'll go on to deck number 2. Now, if you pick deck number 2, here we go. The Princess of Winners. The 2 of Autumn. You got the 2 again, the High Priestess. So look up the number 2 and the number 12. Information that can help you, but may be difficult to hear or speak. Bring everything you do, juggling multiple priorities as you do your job. Trusting your intuition, careful, reflect on others. I feel like there's an abusive situation here too. Change the way that you're looking at a situation. Follow your passions when it comes to your career. Be the best that you can be with your stuff. Pay close attention to people's details. Do more research before you're proceeding in education. So if you're in a college class, I would suggest that you do more studying before you go to take that test, because it looks like right here, you're not going to pass it unless you study, you know. News we're celebrating announcements, weddings, graduations, and births and friends. So maybe you have a friend that's getting ready to have a baby. Positive changes are on their way. You've got a lot of suitors here. For a male, there's 2. For a female, there's 12. There may even be more than that. I'm sensing 7. Could be 17. Positive changes are on their way. Welcome relief from troubled times. Taking steps to ensure financial security for you and your children. No more procrastinating. Your powers comes and decisions are confusing that arise. Having patience and don't worry about the time. Just get some rest. So when you're studying, the best time to study is 15 minutes on, 15 minutes off, 15 minutes on, 15 minutes off. So remember that when you're studying, because people have the best recollection after 15 minutes. After that, it just gets kind of drawn out and everything else. That's why I try to do my readings fairly quick. Being distracted. Good news is going to be coming to you, an unexpected flow of money, borrowing wisely, and repaying your debts. Let go of the past endings, make new ones for new opportunities. Somebody is overloaded in their work. So make sure you're taking time out if you're able to. Right now with the coronavirus, it's a good time to study and just sit back and relax. But if you have to, go to the tanning beds or go lay out, possibly just go for a walk, go for a drive, go up the canyon, go swimming, go do something that's going to give you some relief from stress. With the coronavirus, you have the time and the means, hopefully, to do so. You have what it takes if you only believe in yourself. Somebody is coming towards you with an apology. Maybe it's time for you to go out with your friends. Go take a vacation. I mean, this is the perfect time to do it. I know everybody's worried about the coronavirus, but as long as you're healthy, you have nothing to worry about. You got a rats in your midst. Somebody born in the year rat, which would be 2010 or 84. Somebody's ratting somebody else out. You've got the judgment card here and somebody that is hiding something, which to me tells me that there's some kind of a case that's getting ready to come on. I feel like somebody's going to be going to jail, and this has to do with a romance. You will definitely win your case. You're going to have the Wheel of Fortune, but there is going to be a legal entanglement. This has to do with the mother. So be careful who you let your kids around. I do see the romance dying out and a new romance coming in. Somebody needs to come to you and apologize. You do have new love romance that's coming your way. I feel like for a woman, there's 17. For a man, there's 2. Possibly 4. 2 that are seriously interested. The other 2 are kind of, you know. For the woman, the guys are fairly serious and they're wanting more than just friendship. Whatever is happening with this court case, you will definitely win, but you do have dangers around you right now. Make sure you're not dealing with a jerk. Make sure that when you mix up somebody's name and like your first, middle, and last, like their inherited names, that you're not getting somebody that spells out jerk or somebody that spells out a predator or anything like that, abuser. There is an issue with your daughter. Your daughter may be dating somebody who's a jerk if you're married. If you're single, this may be you that your mother's worried about you and who you're dating. Be patient. Something about October 10th. Or no, October 2nd. Something good is going to happen in January, and that is going to be justice. Justice is going to be for everybody. Follow your passions. Somebody with the name I, or somebody with the name M and I, and he's the Leo. So somebody who's a Leo, that probably a Michael. There's going to be an investigation in April. be careful because somebody around you may have the coronavirus. And that's what I sense with this reading. So let's go on to the next one. Ugh, my nose is itchy. Okay. The world, brilliant success, freedom to go any direction. Grace and inner strength will be needed to overcome. Look up the numbers 21 and 11. So go to Google and type in angel number meaning. And you'll want to look up the numbers 21, 11, 14, and 3. Those are the numbers that you're going to need to look up. There'll be some more here in a minute that I'll give you. Children, return of people and romances from your past. Take everyone's input into consideration, viewpoints that may be a better solution. Somebody is losing sleep over this, and it is going to be the king. You've got somebody that is definitely losing sleep over wanting you back. This seems to be a childhood love, somebody who loved you deeply as a child. You may not even know that this person was in love with you. They may have kept it a secret, but somebody is deeply in love with you. I see you walking away from a situation that's not good, definitely, because there's two situations that you've had to walk away from. And this has to do with an ex. Consult with your family. Do the right thing for the right reason. So if there is abuse going on, make sure that you are doing it. This has to do with a young boy. Make sure if you have children that they're playing together appropriately. Be very, very cautious to that. I do see that there's a new child coming into the mix. Take actions, creativities, allow for new luxuries. You may have a birth of a new idea. This could be a actual birth. For some people, this could be a birth of a new career or a job change. Maybe you're stepping up into management. A romantic partner that you can trust is on its way. Somebody is definitely watching you play. They're watching all of your accounts. There's people, you got snoopers. I feel like they're snooping about your online accounts. They're, again, losing sleep over this. People who are not getting enough sleep. You have somebody with an ego that is looking out for you. Make sure that you're not getting entangled with somebody who's a jerk. There's somebody in your midst right now that is a snake that you can't see. You got to be very, very cautious to who you are around. Protect yourself. This has to do with the hermit and the hanged man. This has to do with the father figure. Let's clarify that a little more. Somebody you met at a club. This could be a social gathering. This could be a church club. This could be a outgoing club. Somebody who's a frenemy from church and work. So if somebody, child support, divorce, and alimony. And somebody who is homesick. You might have somebody who's homesick for their dad or their mom. You do have the keys to success. Somebody who's deeply family rooted. You were going to win this, but there is going to be a death to a situation, and I feel like this is a death to a romance. But this is also the death card for somebody possibly with the coronavirus, and a physical death is what I'm sensing. An authority figure is going to die. So if you have an authority figure in your life, somebody is going to be passing away. Mother of Swords. Let's look up some numbers here. Look up, somebody has a Q in their name, a Scorpio. Oh, maybe that's the Q. Follow your passions. Be patient. Look up the number 7. Somebody who is bipolar is somebody who you need to be watching out for. Somebody that is a good cook. There's a P and an R in their name. Be very, very cautious that it's not a predator or a pedophile. Like I tell everybody else, mix up their names. There's an O in this person's name as well. And there's somebody that needs to come to you and apology because there's another snakes in your midst. Somebody is going to need to be apologizing to you for something that they did. There is a legal entanglement here. Oh my gosh. You've got a sheep here. You're not going to be hurt by this person anymore because I feel like you're going to turn them in. There's a legal entanglement. There's something to do that is an ugly situation that you need to be very, very cautious about. Make sure you're checking out everybody's background. I find that if I see somebody do this in front of a child's photo, it usually ends up being a pedophile, just from my experience. Also, if their eyes are red in pictures, that usually gives a good significant, also mixing up their names. Somebody who, when they're looking at a kid, is another thing I have seen, when they're like, is kind of something you need to worry about. That has been the experience I have had with all the predators I have seen. Be careful if you're taking your kids to the dentist. Your dentist isn't like grooming your child and like rubbing their shoulders and telling them how special they are, like I had happen to me. I had somebody that groomed me from age 8 and the bastard never got caught because I was dumb and I went back and I never pressed charges on him and I should have. But I had Stockholm's disease and I thought he was my friend. And shameful me, I need to go in and correct that. I blew off the investigation because I didn't want him to get incarcerated. Now I'm regretting the fact that I did that. Should have never done that. Anyways, that's what I've got with this. That is kind of a tough reading. I hope you like my reading, even though you don't like what it was said in it. If you are a new subscriber, please smash that like, notification bell, and subscribe button. And if you're already subscribed to my channel, thank you very much, and you guys have a great day.